in Fanfare, Neil Peterson. So many of the students that are conducting tonight are, as you have figured out, are playing secondary instruments. Neil actually played a piece, those of you that know anything about music, by John Cage last couple weeks ago on percussion. So quite a big step from John Cage to flute and champion fanfare. But we're delighted that we get to share that with you. The next piece features Whitney Schweiger, who is a horn player, doubling as a saxophonist this evening. Here's a cool thing about this piece. Jennifer Higdon was a bar laureate, which means she was a on-faculty member with the conservatory, probably about 7 years ago. And she came and spent a great deal of time with us over the period of 3 years, and she and I developed a beautiful friendship. And part of that was a collaboration with a middle school band that played this piece with her, giving them a clinic. She spoke to me over COVID when we were doing one of those Zooms, and someone asked her, what's one of your most memorable moments? Now, if you don't know Jennifer Higdon, multi-Grammy winner, Pulitzer Prize, insane, beautiful human being, she said, working with the middle school band on rhythm stand. That's pretty amazing. Now, I do want to present you with the piece because she did not write an easy piece of music, okay? So you're going to see a lot of smoke coming out of their minds and ears because this is a lot of focus. So we're going to make this a little bit of an informant because you can see what's going on. So the play on the word rhythm and stand. Rhythm, they should play with it, and on a music stand is part of the piece. However, everybody has a lot of independent parts. So we're going to let you hear kind of the amalgamation of that, of one of the sections. Whitney's going to guide us through that one, and we'll see how it goes. That's the section where everything kind of just takes off. So you'll hear that, and you start to hear, it's kind of like popcorn popping. It just starts to get more intense, and then it fades away, and then you start to get it come back slowly again, and then you'll hear that tune return. In the middle, the flutes have this beautiful lyrical line with the saxophones answering. This has been probably one of the most challenging pieces this group has done. I'm really proud of them. And of course, we threw Whitney in it because, we want her to be one of the best, and she's done a great job. So we love that we get to play this for you, and so we welcome Rhythm Stand by Jennifer Higdon and Whitney Schweiger. I wish you could have heard that on the first day. It was non-existent. I'm really not kidding. This next piece is by Gary Ziek. He's a friend I met about 18 years ago, fellow trumpet player. He's also director of bands at Emporia State University. And one of the things that you'll see on the program is you'll see a name that says Anya Porgalova. Well, Anya is not here this evening because Anya has a job interview. We hope that that's part of being at college, that you get a chance to go get a job. It isn't, especially if you're a doctoral candidate. So the beautiful thing we have at the conservatory are wonderful graduate students that come from all over the country. Unfortunately, none of them are here tonight, but the person that's going to conduct, sorry. Emily knows how to zap me all the time, so I had to do it in public. Emily Trapani comes to us from Indianapolis area, fabulous band director. I think you taught for 9 years? 7. Okay, well, 7 years. But now we are delighted because she stepped in for Anya. She is a master's student in conducting at the conservatory and is just a fabulous human being. And I think she's enjoyed working with this group and playing a little clarinet. So if you would, welcome Emily Trapani and Luminance. You'll get to see Emily conduct again. We're getting to share a concert with our campus band that just started this year on May 1st. That's a Monday night. And she will be, I think you're conducting Hieroglyphs, aren't you, by Anne McGinty? So that'd be a fun concert as well. Oh, you're already here. What if I wasn't ready? He looks good though, doesn't he? Do we look like we're related? I would count you as my kid. Yeah, good-looking guy. So Xavier Munoz I've known for a while, since high school, actually middle school. Oh my gosh, I'm old. As a horn player, but today he's the famous triangle player back there a couple times and a couple of percussion things. So Xavier's conducting a piece called Luna by Yukiko Nishimura. And just a question to you out there. Do you know what Luna is? It's the moon. So we have a theme a little bit. You'll see the last few pieces have something to do with kind of the world, the moon. You have a cave, and you have the water and sky, sea and sky. So this is a beautiful piece. And again, I need to share this with you because COVID has had an impact on all of us. And until I watched Xavier conduct this group, I hadn't seen him conduct in real life. We were on Zoom. He learned conducting on Zoom. I just want you to digest that for a second. It is a craft. You don't have to clap. You haven't even seen him conduct yet. What if it's really bad? Oh boy, Xavier, no pressure. But I mean, just think about what we get to do. And you can't do that when you're learning it on Zoom. But when I saw Xavier conduct the first time, I really was a bit choked up. So help me welcome Xavier Munoz, and we get to hear Luna. Here's the thing that you need to know, that just about 2.5 hours ago, Xavier was playing the Mozart horn concerto for an applicant at our conservatory looking at one of our positions. This is what these students do. You know, go play a horn concerto with people scrutinizing your playing, and then go play triangle, and then conduct a piece. But I think that's remarkable, because I remember being a student trying to juggle all that. Sometimes it's really daunting. Make a shift for you for a second. Okay, so I'm asking the band questions now. So if you only played through till middle school, raise your hand in the band, okay? If you made it all the way through high school, maybe let's say you made it 1 year to high school and then stopped. 2, 3 years of high school, all 4 years of high school, so there you go. How many of you continued to play in college? Okay, and then how many of you continue to play? I have to rephrase this question. How many of you came back to music because of this group? Just curious. There you go. That's what matters. We really appreciate you all. That's why we do this, and that's why I find a special place for this in my heart, that nothing else can take that place. So I get to conduct the next one, which, a little bit about it, just so you understand. From Jeff Turner. This is his notes. Imagine finding yourself stumbling alone in a darkened cave. It's so quiet, the only thing you can hear is your own heartbeat. You'll hear Max play that at the beginning of the bass drum. Lost, you pray for guidance, and suddenly sound paints a picture of what your eyes can't see. Met with a shimmering mirror of sparkling percussion, you follow a pinpoint light shining off, which will be played by Tom on a solo trumpet. The darkness filling with heaven's light, you are no longer lost, but you are found in the way out, where the footprints you left behind were there from the music you made. I think that speaks the beauty of this group, because they really give it their all. They rehearse once a week, and we are very thankful for the Meadowbrook Park facility this year, because Roeland Park is getting a facelift, so we had to move, but everybody's been remarkably flexible, and I think it's a tremendous testament to why people like making music the rest of their lives. So, here, without further ado, Lost in Crystal Cave. Lisa. Thanks for joining us. We're going to end with a nice little bullfight. And Zach West, who spends most of his life as a trumpet player, he's playing horn tonight, is going to take you on that tour. And he did not wear any red, but that's okay. I think we will be very enthralled by your bullfighting abilities, Zach. If you did enjoy tonight, I ask you to tell someone up here that you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then don't come back. That's all I'm going to tell you. May 1st is our next concert. It's a Monday night at UMKC. We're going to partner with our campus band. If you know someone itching to play in a group that loves music and loves being with people, come find us. Go talk to Lisa. She's back there. We also take generous tax season's here. We take donations, and you can get a little tax credit. So $1 million foundation to the Joe Parisi campus band will be amazing. So without further ado, please welcome Zach West and Mod and Cielo, which is Sea and Sky.